Welcome, fellow Clashers, to another episode of Clashing with Mighty. I hope everyone had an awesome Halloween. I know we did. And we did have a Halloween war, and it was a really good one. We did win by 7 stars on a 20 versus 20. So it was a little bit smaller war than usual, but it was fun. Considering all the different types of attacks we did, it was really fun to watch. So let's get started right away. As you can see, 49 versus 42 against the Darklords. And I want to show this first attack here because I haven't seen this done in quite a while. This is Dr. D using 15 Giants, 36 Wizards. He's got a Dragon in the CC, and 4 heal, 1 rage, and 1 haste spell. So this is a very unusual attack used during war. I haven't seen it done in a while. As you can see, he draws out the Dragon towards the top of the village, which was pretty smart, and then he started the ground attack here at the bottom. So he's got two things going on. He's got his dragon killing the clan castle dragon on top, excuse me, and then he's got his ground attack starting here at the bottom. And he's going to use those 4 heal spells to help keep those giants alive as much as possible. That was a very good use of the rage spell there. That helps get the clan castle down, or excuse me, the town hall. Man, I cannot talk tonight. The town hall down quickly, and the major defenses like the Expos and Teslas and Wizard Towers, which most villages do have those in the center. So when I use my rage spell, I do the same thing. I try to save it for the center of the village. As you can see, he has tons of wizards. Giants are still alive. His Bard King is alive. I believe his Archer Queen is about to go down. Yep, there she goes down. And this is their number 5, or our number 5 hitting their number 7, so he dropped down 2 spaces. As you can see, those giants do act as golems, so they are tanking for the smaller troops. Sorry, most of the defenses are hitting the giants and the barbarian king. So it lets those wizards clean up pretty much on the outside and take out those defenses there on the edge. I'm not used to saying giants in these wars, in these war replays. It's getting me tongue twisted. It's usually Go-Ho, Hogs, Go-Wipe, Loons, Dragons, but you don't ever see giants. And that was a pretty good attack. I like that a lot. Good job, Dr. D. Okay. And I'm going to show you an attack on a base that's supposedly the defensive base of 2015. But I want to show you a really good way to take it down. And I know you guys have all seen this base. It's pretty common these days. And the best way to actually take this base down is with the Go-Ho attack. It's good to use the golems and your barbarian king to actually help detonate all of those giant bombs in the center. The bottom of the village here in the center. And 99% of the time, that's where the bombs are on these bases. They're all down here. It's not a secret anymore. I don't know why people are still using this base. But it's a pretty easy one to figure out anymore. I know when I first seen it, it was kind of made me scratch my head. But now it's, once somebody figures it out, it's not that bad of a base to hit. And again, I think the best way to use or to hit this base is with the Go-Ho attack. As you can see, he actually used 4 heal spells. Still has 2 left, and he's almost done with the village. And the 1 poison spell to help slow down the clan castle troops. Pretty easy so far, not too bad. Still has quite a bit of hogs left. Saving the Archer Queen for cleanup. And the last defenses are going down now. The Archer Queen is going to probably take out that cannon there by herself by the time those hogs get down here. Yep, there he goes. Now just cleanup time. Not very many cleanup troops. He did get quite a bit killed off, but he still has the time to do it. And if you got some hogs, they're quick. They do a lot of damage. You'll have a pretty good chance of cleaning up the base. We'll go ahead and speed it up here. I know, watching this attack live, I believe he had like 1 or 2 seconds left to spare, and that was about it. So he did cut it really close here, but he did do the attack properly. And that is not an anti-2-star base like you see on other YouTube channels. That base can be taken out just like that. It's not that difficult. Once you figure it out anyway. And I'm going to show you another one similar to that one to help you guys out. So if you run into this base, you know exactly what to do. And here's another version of it. It's a little bit lighter, a little more rushed. It's only got one expo, but you can tell where the traps are. So Rubble's going to go ahead and detonate 2 of the giant bombs right off the bat. So now you know there's only 2 bombs left. So you're in pretty good shape. And more than likely they're not going to be together. And this clan kind of had some weak clan castle troops that could be killed with the poison spell, as you can see. Those wizards didn't even have a chance. That was pretty weak. And more purple walls, like I said. I don't know, this clan we went up against for some reason had really weak walls. They had some tricky base layouts, but the walls, I don't know, they just made it a lot easier. So as you can see, already 3 giant bombs are gone. And he has tons of hogs. And I like how he deployed some hogs up top. That was a pretty good move. That's going to cut down on a lot of time also. And if you scout a base well, like Rubble just did, he made some archers to take out those huts in the corners. Good job there. Because those builder huts can get you if you're pressed on time. But as you can see here, it's overkill. He has tons of troops left. All the defenses are gone. Battling the Barbarian King with some Hog Riders. But he will eventually go down. Good job. Excellent, excellent attack. So there's basically 2 different versions of that base and how to take them out. And more than likely, for some reason, they always put the bombs in the same places. So you'll pretty much have an idea how to do it. Alright, let's show a go wee wee attack. And here's my brother-in-law, Hollywood, with the good old-fashioned go wee wee attack. He gave up on P.I.K.A.s, so he's using witches now, he told me. He's tired of P.I.K.A.s. And I don't like witches, I like the P.I.K.A.s better. So, I mean, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you know how to use, that's what I would go with. So he's got 1 jump, 1 rage, 2 heal. He's got 4 witches, quite a bit of wizards, 3 golems total. I say if you're Town Hall 9, 3 golems are good. They provide a lot of support for your small troops. And there went a ton of wizards there on that giant bomb down below. But I like how the golems actually went up there way in front of the wizards and the witches. So they're tanking really well right now. It's usually it's going to be a real bad attack when your witches and your wizards pass the golems on the battlefield. That's not a very good thing. And as you can see here, those golems are staying ahead. Slightly ahead there on the middle, but they're still ahead, so that does help quite a bit. They are doing their job. Man, that's a lot of wizards over here. And he's got the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen right behind, right there. They're all together. Those big troops are gonna help tank for all those wizards also. Pretty good attack. Still has the golems alive. And they're in the perfect spot. Once again, like I said, they're tanking just perfectly for him. Still has a witch alive in the center. Still has his Barbarian King, Archer Queen. It's looking really, really good at this point. And those little skeletons also help distract from the other troops also. We'll wrap this one up so I can show you a couple more replays. Excellent job, Hollywood. Good job. And I know he was pretty happy with that attack also. As you can see, a lot of these villages had pink walls, purple walls. It was pretty strange. Okay, here's another little hybrid attack here by Smurf. This is number 2, hit number 5. Usually on our first attacks we drop down a couple. And then we usually hit our equal or go higher on our second attack. I think it's very important to get 3 stars on your first attack. You don't want to start cleanup right away in a war. You want to try to avoid cleaning up as much as possible. As you can see, he's kind of got a... I don't know what you would call this attack. It's not quite a go-ho because he does have a Pika. But he does have 9 Hog Riders. And when you watch later on when those Hog Riders do come out, they do a lot of damage. Just 9. Especially when you have other troops tanking, those hogs can just rip through a village pretty quickly. And there goes the Hog Riders on the bottom. So you're going to take out that mortar, that air defense. Then you have that golem tanking for them also. So that did help quite a bit. Excuse me. I got the hiccups. This was pretty much overkill. It wasn't. This is a. I don't know what you would call this attack. It is a hybrid attack. I have seen it done on Town Hall 10s. But he did overpower the space quite a bit. Good job, Smurf. Excellent replay. And I usually don't put myself in videos too often, but I'll go ahead and do it this time. What the hell? I did hit their number 4. I believe I was number 3 in the war. I dropped down 1. And I went with 5 golems, 1 Pika, 21 wizards. So I'm pretty wizard heavy here. I was dealing with 2 single target infernos. That did make me a little bit nervous. That's why I did so many golems. And I think it's also very important not to deploy all your wizards. Always save some for the end, just in case you need those couple percentage points, which you will see I did need here. There goes my first free spell. And like I said, for some reason this clan had weak walls. It was strange, but they had good defenses. Look at those defenses are maxed out more or less. The wizard towers there, the air defenses. It was, I don't know. It was strange. They didn't care about walls. I got a Pika going up top. I got troops down here at the bottom. Then I went to Town Hall with the Archer Queen. And I believe that Pika is going to get me to 49%. So lucky I saved 3 wizards and 1 archer. Just in case. I usually do that just in case. And I could have probably made a different spell. I did not need that second jump spell. I never made it that far into the village. And I'm at 49%. So I'm looking around trying to find that right structure. And the barracks are pretty low hit points. So I did lay them all right there. And there you have it. 2 stars, not the greatest attack in the world, a little sloppy, but it did get the job done. And that is the Go Wipe attack. Well, there you have it, guys. Another win for Los Lobos. Thanks to the competitor, it was a good fight. They made it fun. Hats off to them. And like I usually say, subscribe, watch my videos, and we will see you next time.